So I just wanted to tell you how much I actually appreciate you. I'm normally a quiet person in the sense that it's hard for me to actually get any of this stuff out. And I don't necessarily I don't go around talking about how much I appreciate everybody, but this is a moment where it's forced, where I have to think about that. And I was just thinking about this morning of how amazing it is to actually have people like yourself that are around. And I also wanted to point out that there's probably a lot of you that don't feel appreciated in other parts of your life, whether it is, at work, whether it is in your studies. I know lots of you are doing research at this moment that follow this channel. Whether it is at home, there is moments where you feel unappreciated. So one thing that I can say is that your efforts do count, and they are just not being recognized at this moment. And what it just requires is for you to keep going and to do good things. Now, I'm not saying for you to be meek and to not put up with anything, but recognize that what you're doing is important. And then if you're at a moment in your time where it is not being recognized enough, it's okay to mention it, or it's okay to speak out and say how much that you feel undervalued, and have that rough conversation with the people that you're around. I think we need to speak up more about that, and to say how much that you feel that you're undervalued in various different ways. But then as well, for you to get into the practice of saying how much that you actually appreciate the people that are around you. Like, I don't know, I know my wife and family will never watch this, but I really appreciate them. I appreciate my mom and my siblings. I appreciate a lot of people that are in my life, my friends that I see, my colleagues, and just so many people that I appreciate. And I don't spend enough time doing that, but doing this sort of publicly like this helps me just remember how lucky I am. And not only that, I'm extremely lucky to have you here following along, paying attention to this kind of stuff. I was thinking about what is it that causes you to feel not appreciated, or why is it so tough to deal with that? And I think it fundamentally comes down to how we actually learn. Right. So what you do is you take some action and then you wait for that response to that particular action. But if you do something and it's just, you're the dog barking into the dark, and you don't hear anything back, you don't hear a response, we get anxious, we get all these kind of feelings in our stomach of we don't know how to deal with this. And for most of us, we default to, this is not great, I'm going to quit this thing, or I don't want to continue this thing, or I don't know what to do. I should go find something that's better, that's more rewarding. And I think when we have those feelings, we don't know how to process what we're about. So I just want to say, I deeply want to say at this moment, and I need to take more time to do this kind of stuff other than this. I just appreciate you, and I know that for any of you that follow along as part of this, I know that you have far better things to actually do. You've got there's lots of stuff going on in your life, and for you to take the time to actually watch this, to follow along with the Reciprocity Project, to see how it unfolds, is very cool. And I'm deeply appreciative of each and every one of you that takes the time to interact somehow, to tell people, to, just all the things that you do, to leave comments, to subscribe, anything. even just to look up my face on the internet. Like, how amazing is that? That there's infrastructure at this moment that you can see this. I'm just deeply appreciative of it. And I just want to say, keep it up. Keep doing the good things that you're doing. And remember that you're valued, that there's at least one person in this world that appreciates you. All right, take care and have a wonderful day. Bye.